Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, you have a hair in your mouth there.
My mouth.
Yeah,
Good.
there it is.
At least I don't have a booger in my nose. Okay. Sorry. Spinach in my teeth. Okay, go on.
No,
I'm getting punchy now.
Well, Rene, I've always been fascinated with the early jobs that people have before they're actors. Now, Eyeglass lens inspector
Yes.
is not something I thought you would have done at one time.
Oh God, and I was very good in the beginning. I would inspect these lenses. They would come through like 12 on a tray. And then my job was to take acetone, and God knows, you get brain damage after a while smelling the stuff. Wipe it on the lens and check it out to see if there are any specks, spots, dust, lint, whatever. And in the beginning, I was really good. I was 17 years old. I was very, very, very good. But I mean to tell you, after about 6 months, oh Christ, oh God, I would just take a tray and just pass it through and hope that the inspector down the road got it. I mean, really, the last week of work, I was bad. I mean, you have to put your stamp on everything, but I didn't care. It was like, please fire me.
Well, a question about your modeling days. I think when people think of models, they think of people jetting off to like Paris or London on the glamorous assignments. What were some of the worst assignments that you had to do?
Oh God. Well, I can tell you the worst assignment. Actually, some of the ones that looked the most glamorous were hell, because you're up at 5 in the morning, you're working all day till like dusk. The photographer has got you in positions that no human being should have to be in for more than, ever. It's just tedious, But I would say the worst was like probably the time I knew to get the hell out of the business. It was the time. It was really, I patterned Karen after this, and it's when I was on the beach after being on the cover of Vogue and all these magazines, Cosmopolitan, and I was doing a pregnancy catalog, and they stuffed a pillow in my stomach, and I thought, oh God, I've really gone way down. This is like the lowest. I got to get out. So I think that's who I patterned Karen after. In a way, she just had hit the bottom. She could not crawl out of one more grave,
Well, your character has appeared in a lot of terrible, terrible movies. Have you ever been offered anything near as bad as the films that she's been in?
I would have to say probably not, but some of them are so bad, some of the scripts are so bad that you read that you think it would be more fun to probably do a film that she's done, because at least you can goof on yourself, But some of these films are bad and they take themselves seriously, so that's a hard question to answer.
Now, when you make your entrance in the really, really blonde wig, the miniskirt, how did the crew react to you that day when you were walking around like that?
I think the crew's seen it all, done it all, been there. I don't know that they really probably, and if they do, sneak a peek, they're very cool about it. I probably felt, shy about getting in that outfit, so. But it was fun, it was fun.
Now, imagine if when you were shooting this movie, you were getting a lot of double looks from people. You're a beautiful woman. I'm just curious, what kind of reactions was Travolta getting when you two were outside shooting scenes?
People screaming for him. I was invisible, totally invisible. Girls lining up across the street and yelling. In fact, it was a problem at one point because we couldn't shoot. And yeah, it's amazing, these women, what they do with these leading men. It's just incredible.
I have one final question for you about motherhood. The last time we spoke, you were pregnant. Now you have a daughter, Rose.
And she's 2. She just turned 2.
Well, is that true that one time you were driving down Sunset Boulevard and she saw your picture on an Outbreak billboard?
And she said, "Mommy," and she was so little. I mean, couldn't have been. Well, I could do some quick math, but what was Outbreak poster out? Like what? She couldn't have been, but maybe 16 months old. She said, "Mommy." So funny. Yeah, it was funny. But then she does that sometimes in magazines. She'll go, "Mommy," so I wasn't sure. But yeah, she did that. It was sweet. She's the best. I miss her. This is the first time I'll be away from her 2 nights in a row in 2 years. It's hard.